Jem wants to tell everyone what has been happening with the community garden, and she wants to tap the resources and ambition and creativity of the arts community and the goth community to say, like, hey, let's work together to save the community garden. Blakely, you're a wonderful DJ. You could do something. What do you think you could bring to this effort? Blakely thinks about it. She says, well, if we wanted to do a dance party, I could DJ. I could volunteer my efforts. Jem is like, I can talk to Glenn and see if he wants a fundraising dance party to fight back against land development and luxury condos. I'll call him. Then lots of goths will show up for a cool after dark dance party. And now it's almost 3 a.m. So Jem is going to go home and let her friends go to bed. Glenn's garden is looking amazing. Once again, we have a filthy infant on the floor. Abraham is going to work on taking care of Camillo. Oh, he's really, 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 really hungry. Oh, she's going to feed him, I hope. Oh, she's just putting him back on the floor. Glenn, you need to take care of Lyric. Where is Lyric? Why is Lyric on the street? Why has this child been abandoned? Sarai's at work. Glenn has to go to work. Liberty. Oh, this man is staring at our child. Put in crib. Put this child in a crib. Here, quick, ultra speed. Rescue this child. Who put this child in the street? How dare you put her back down? Put her in a crib. You put this child in a crib right now. Bring her inside. There. Bring her inside. Give her some food. Dwayne, you have to clean this up. Ew, you're just grossed out by children. I know. I'm sorry, but someone was abducted by aliens and I didn't notice, so maybe this is all my fault. Pick it up. Someone care for the child. Dwayne is real checked out. He's gonna have a snack about it. Sarai, you have to finish this food so that we don't have a fire in the house. Sarai went to work for a few minutes. I got them a barista job. Aw, Liberty. I hope you're not too put upon. This child here, Liberty is eating. We don't want the child in the garbage, in the absolute and literal garbage. There, at least the floor is clean. Abraham is flirting with his friend, which, I mean, I'm very into. This is very interesting. Oh, Joaquin initiated that mistletoe kiss. By the way, that was not me. Sarai is so into this that she just drops that child on the floor. I'm gonna watch. Oh, she's shocked. Joaquin has this slight blue glow around him. I don't know what that's about. Is he cursed? Glenn does not have to work for another few days, so he is going to keep coalition building. Glenn is going to travel, and he's going to bring Swaggy Vegan and Utopian Dave to visit the old owners of the info shop. It's a long shot, but he's hoping that maybe they can be convinced to donate some dog kombucha to some kind of community action event. So here they all are. All right. This is Carolyn. Carolyn is amazing. She is this really awesome vegetarian cook, and she likes animals, and she likes making friends, and she just has this really amazing open heart. Carolyn's shitbag boyfriend is D-String. D-String is #1 anarchist bro. He loves mountain biking, and if you talk to him about mountain biking, he will just tell you about all of the trails that he's rode and how all of the trails are harder than anything you've been on. If you talk to him about vegetarian food, he'll tell you about all of the restaurants that he's been to that you haven't, but he will not wash any dishes. Oh, here's D-String. If you talk to him about anarchist theory, he will talk to you about all of the books that you haven't read that he definitely has. He's every shitty boyfriend your friends have ever had, and he's every shitty anarchist bro that you've ever known. I hate D-String, and you can too. That's what he's here for. Also, they have 5 dogs, because they live in a desert, and they brew dog kombucha. Carolyn could do better, and she really ought to. This is their dog kombucha machine over here. Yeah, D-String sucks. He can't cook. See? But Swaggy Vegan is like, yeah, bro, maybe you should come to our consciousness raising circle and discuss what masculinity really means to you and discover what being a man means to you and maybe how you can show up for your girlfriend a little bit better. D-String is like, wow, I've never had 5 minutes of self-reflection in my entire life. I don't think I will come to your consciousness raising circle. Swaggy Vegan will never get through to D-String. But Swaggy Vegan does talk about coalition building. Sometimes doing things together is a really good way to get through to people. So would D-String like to contribute anything to the community garden effort? Doesn't that mean anything to D-String? And D-String is like, I guess I could give you a 6-pack of dog kombucha. So Carolyn is going to brew up a 6-pack. Let's see if Glenn has some produce they could contribute. Okay, here we go. Here's a bunch of strawberries. I think strawberries are good for dogs. Kombucha is not good for dogs, so this is extremely silly. Look at Utopian Dave. They are contributing to the world by building a garden right here in the desert. Glenn is going to load these up. Oh, look, Caroline. They're starting a garden together. That is so sweet. Utopian Dave really is the change he wants to see in the world. Okay, let's load up some strawberries. We're going to brew dog kombucha. This is so awesome. Not only that, we're going to have a whole garden of strawberries so that we can keep brewing dog kombucha in the desert, in this shitty little shack. Yeah, these are some of the neighbors. Hi, Caroline. Have you thought that maybe you don't need to change him? Have you ever thought that he has the power to change himself? They're having so much fun catching up. Swaggy Vegan has come over to visit. Let's discuss how coalition building is going. Coalition building is going great. We might become woohoo partners. Swaggy Vegan's not into it right now. He really wants to focus on his current relationships. But he's flattered he was asked. Maybe they'll cook something together. Can they cook something together? Yeah, let's cook together with Swaggy Vegan. Swaggy Vegan in the kitchen now. What should we make? A tofurkey dinner? Yeah, samosa soup. Let's make samosa soup with Swaggy Vegan. Swaggy Vegan makes great soup. Let's make dinner for the household. Aw, they're having so much fun cooking together. Look at that. Glenn, do not touch your phone while cooking. That's gross. Now, let's all eat together. I do not actually want to lose the children. Like, that would be a real bummer. Did I see that Dwayne can breastfeed lyric? Okay, that's cool. It is time for Camillo to age up. Let's see how they're going to be. Oh, they're going to be silly. Okay. Toddlers. Ugh, toddlers. At least toddlers can sort of do things for themselves. Camillo is cute, though. Look at that brown hair. Filthy, 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 filthy. Ugh. Filth.